You know when you stumble upon an online store that seems to have a bit of everything, but you can't quite pin down what it's all about? Well, today we're taking a quick guided tour of a place just like that, MeruvoCraft. Let's peel back the layers and really figure out what makes them tick.
So right off the bat, their tagline is "Made with Passion." That's a nice warm welcome for sure, but it also gets you thinking, passion for what exactly?
And that brings us to the big question we're here to answer today. What is MeruvoCraft?
So here's our little tour map for this journey. We're going to start with a quick overview. Then we'll dive into their fashion and home decor. After that, we'll get into the really unique stuff. And finally, we'll see what the whole shopping experience is like.
All right, first up, let's get a bird's eye view of the whole marketplace. Think of it like you're just walking into a big store and you're looking up at that main directory to get your bearings.
So the main aisles are pretty clear. You've got women's fashion and home decor. Those seem to be the two big pillars, right? But then you start seeing these more specific things, like bagru print and painting. Let's just tuck those away in the back of our minds for a little bit later.
Okay, let's start our tour where a lot of us would, in the clothing department. This is clearly a huge focus for them, all about women's fashion and the accessories to go with it.
And wow, they cover a lot of ground. You've got beautiful traditional Indian wear like saris and langacholis sitting right next to modern designer gowns and midi dresses. They even have a whole section for oxidized jewelry, so you can get the full look.
And it's pretty clear they don't just dabble. I mean, take their midi dresses, for example. You might think, oh, they probably just have a few. But nope, their selection is actually surprisingly deep.
How deep, you ask? 54. Yeah, 54 different styles of just midi dresses. That's a serious collection for just one category, and it tells you they're all about giving you options. All right, let's wander over to their other major pillar, the home decor collection. They call it crafting your space, which is a nice touch.
And right away, you can see there's a really clear focus here. While they have different home goods, it seems like their heart and soul is in one particular area, decorating your walls. And this chart just says it all, doesn't it? I mean, just look at these numbers. They have a massive 476 different canvas products. The next closest category is golden frame sets, way down at 94. It's not even close. So the big takeaway here is, if you're looking for something for your walls, they have a ton of options.
Okay, so we've seen fashion, we've seen home decor, but what about the name? We're now getting to the heart of our tour, where we find out what the craft in MeruvoCraft is all about.
This is the key question, right? It's not called Meruvo Style or Meruvo Home. That name, craft, points to something more special than just your average online store.
And here's our first big clue. Remember that category we saw earlier, bagru print? Well, this isn't just a pattern, it's a traditional craft. It's a hand block printing technique from Rajasthan, India that uses natural dyes. We're talking about heritage you can actually wear.
Next up, we find Pichwai paintings, and again, this is super specific. These are incredibly detailed, devotional works of art on cloth, telling stories from the life of Krishna. This connects that painting category we saw at the start directly to this really rich artistic tradition. And finally, there's Suzani. This is a type of embroidered textile from Central Asia, famous for its absolutely stunning and vibrant designs. So by featuring these different crafts, MeruvoCraft is basically showing us they're not just a store, they're curators of these amazing traditional art forms. Okay, the products are obviously unique. You've got this cool mix of modern trends and really deep traditions, but what's it actually like to shop there? Let's switch gears and talk about the customer experience. Because look, a unique collection is one thing, but the service has to be there to back it up, right? So what are actual customers saying about their experience? Here's a review from Anita S. She hits on 3 really important things. The quality is good, the styles are current, and, this is a big one, the customer service is helpful. That's a pretty great combination for any store.
And then we've got Priya Bargoth, who brings up 2 things every single online shopper worries about: fast shipping and an easy return process. Knowing you can send something back without a hassle, that takes a lot of the stress out of ordering online.
And if you look at their official promises, you can see how they're trying to deliver on that. They've got a free shipping offer, they guarantee secure payments, they run special sales, and they actively ask for customer feedback. It seems like they really care about the whole experience from start to finish. So, to wrap this all up, what is MeruvoCraft? Well, it's a marketplace that's trying to do something really interesting.
It's blending the world of what's trending right now in fashion and decor with the timeless world of traditional, handmade craftsmanship.
Which leaves us with a final question to think about. Can one single place really be the go-to spot for both the latest style and for timeless craft? It looks like MeruvoCraft is betting that it can.